Hello there, my name's Michael and I'm on a mission to rescue, restore, rebuild and return to full working order a 100-year-old Wurlitzer 105 band organ. This week I'm going to work on pipes. I got a bit fed up with doing the case, so now I'm going to do some pipes. And the place to start with the pipes are the pipes that are underneath the main case. And they are the ones that have to go in before you can put in the internal workings of the organ. So it's the obvious place to start. Now, there are 22 pipes underneath, and this is the layout of the pipes. You can see that the drawings we have are not terribly explanatory, but I can get enough information from this to do it. I've already done my own pipes like this, and this is how they look, so I've got a good starting point to know what I'm doing here. There are two sets of pipes that are involved in the underneath of the case. There are the bygone pipes, and there are 5 of those. The longest is 40 inches and the shortest is 2 feet. And these are mitered so that they go underneath with room to spare. The other rank of pipes that goes underneath are the melody flute pipes, and there are 14 of those, although 6 of those are on top of the pipes, on top of the wind chest with the traditional feet, while the ones underneath have a hole in the back of the pipe for the air. So these are 6 pipes that I made to go in my replica, and they work fine, but I've had problems tuning them because I cut them to length before I tuned them, and the stoppers are a bit long and I'm not happy with them, so I'm going to redo those while I do the exact same ones for the 100-year-old. These are the pipes that I received. They are, for the most part, okay. A couple of them I'm going to have to do some work with. This is the biggest. I can't get the stopper out. And as I try and wiggle it, I can see the wood beginning to come apart. So I'm going to be careful with that. I'll have to drill those out and make a new one. But if you look at this, you can just see that they are just so covered in muck. They've been sitting for goodness knows how many years in storage, and they are so dusty. So I'm going to have to blow them with compressed air, then wipe them down with warm soapy water, give them a good dry, and then try and sand them and re-shellac them. So I'm getting stuck into these pipes today. I've got a few more to make because there's 1, 2, 3, 4 missing, completely missing. So I've got my work cut out, and I want to try and get this set completed by the end of this week. So I guess I better get started. So I've got plenty of 1/4 inch lumber. Now I need to go and get my planer. glue scraper, and all I'm doing is using a bit of a sanding block to take off the dried up glue. It helps me get right into the corner, but it's not a sharp blade. So I finished shellacking all of the melody flutes. Now I've got to take off the tape. I stuck some tabs on them so I could hold them without them getting my fingers in too wet. And I also taped over the windways to make sure they didn't get blocked up with shellac. So these are the 100-year-old ones. They've come out quite nicely. These are the new ones. So now I've got to take off the tape and just make sure they're still working okay. And then it's on to doing the stoppers. 22 stopped pipes for going underneath the case. They're all been repaired. Some of them I've had to make new blocks for. Several of them had some other damage which I fixed. I've sanded them all down, given them a good clean, and then re-shellacked them all. And I must say they're looking pretty good for 100 years old. You can tell the ones that I've completely rebuilt. There's one, and I think that's one there, yeah. So 1, 2, 3 that are completely rebuilt. I think there's a couple here that have been rebuilt at some time in the past, but otherwise I think they're all genuinely the old ones. They've got a lovely tone to them. And I really like them. I've also got the 6 stopped pipes that have feet that go on top of the wind chest, both for this restoration and for my replica. So that's been a lot of work, and it's been quite a long week, but I'll stop it there. Next week we'll make the stops and we'll install them underneath the case. If you haven't already, please like and subscribe and you can stay up to date with how we're progressing with this 100-year-old restoration. You all have a good day now, and I'll see you next week. Cheers!